this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing morning? Today we got a beautiful sunshiny day. Walked outside, took the dog out for a walk this morning, and it was so nice outside. It was nice and warm. So with a little gentle coolness, a little gentle wind, a little gentle breeze. It was beautiful out there, and I absolutely love it. I'm looking at a deer outside in my garden that I didn't finish. Listen, they are so ruthless. They had really just stole my joy of doing my garden. I did start some things, so it'll probably get out there, but yeah, that's what's popping today. So how's everybody doing this amazing morning? And I felt like I don't know who's coming back today because I might have offended you yesterday. Listen, how we feeling out there today? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay? I hope you are not in your feelings. I think we have a platform where everyone can be able to voice their own opinions and everybody still be okay, because I mean, it's opinions and everybody got one, right? And everybody don't think the same. I said, if everybody thinks the same, then life will be boring, and that's not what life is about, right? So some things are going to be a little spicy, and yesterday was a little spicy, but I hope everybody is good, and I'm glad everybody is back. Oh goodness. And today I decided that I'm going to do my show in downstairs where Kendrick is, and because Sean is out of town, and now I gotta close the door because he's barking at the deer. Hold on, y'all. Let me give y'all a little something.
Welcome to the show. Right in the morning. In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning.
Sorry, y'all. I had to give a little something extra. I try to do something different and try to stay in his eyesight. But he want to act up. But Kendrick, no. He want to act up this morning. But y'all say hi to your nephew. Say hi to your nephew. So yesterday we spoke about a few things, but today I want to make sure that we bring it back around to self-sabotage. This is going to be the last day that we speak about self-sabotage. And I don't mean last day in forever. I mean last day as in this week. And a lot of us are using self-sabotage. And well, we're not using self-sabotage. It's wrapped in a pretty little bow. This is what we were talking about yesterday. And there's a lot of other things that we like to call it instead of self-sabotage, because we don't want it to sound like, yeah, I don't want my business to succeed. Yeah, I don't want to seem like a failure. We're not saying all of these things, but we are wrapping it up in reasons and excuses. And so we're going to talk about that today. So y'all make sure that y'all share this live out, share it out. If your friends are not here, let them know where you at, girl. We in here. What else? Oh, okay. So I started, I'm going to have all of the information for you all for the AI class. And so for the AI class, I'm writing everything that I want to make sure that you take away from it. And so what you're going to learn in my AI masterclass is going to be creating images for your scent notes, creating your characters, your images, creating the motion that's going to make them move, or just to set profiles moving. I'm going to also show you how to do quick real edits. So we're going to go into it and we're going to do it together. Go into Canva, grab one of the video templates, and we're going to input the video that you have with your wording, your fonts, and all that other extra stuff. And we are going to create reels. And then we're also going to use AI to construct our description and using keywords that's going to connect with your audience. And a quick little side thing, which is probably going to be a quick video and not so much live teaching. I'm going to show you how to take your product photos using outside in natural light so that you can get nice crispy images, so that if you want to use these videos in a lot of the times, or you want to use these pictures in the AI, a lot of the times you don't know how to, a lot of the times we can't get it because AI can't replicate the product itself. It can create something similar, but it can't replicate it. And so I'm going to show you how to use AI and your products, but you got to have a great product picture to start with, or a video to start with. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. Creating a consistent aesthetic that is not create a consistent aesthetic. So like if you have your scent notes, it's not you always pulling from Canva to find some things that work together with what you created, right? You're going to actually create the aesthetic for your brand, and you're going to create your scent notes based on that, or your scent profile pictures based on that, and you'll be able to do that consistently every single time so that everything will always look the same. And so that is what I have together. Let me see if I'm missing anything. And using your prompts, but that's also a part of my book. It's not AI, it's you. And if you have not yet got my prompt book, if people in the room, I always ask y'all if you received any of my prompts, and that's not just from this prompt guide that I did, but any prompts that I give, period. My prompts are usually, not usually, they are. My prompts always help you to get clarity, and it also adds clarifying questions to keep you thinking so that you can really get down to it. Because remember, I forgot what book it was, and you have the 7 layers deep, and you keep asking yourself why, because if you just do a surface level, you're just going to get a generic why, right? And so you have to go deeper so that you can get the emotional connection, so that no matter what, when times get hard, when business starts changing on you, people start spending less, things are not working, you can always stay connected and rooted in your why, because your why is going to keep you going when things are working and when they're not. And so that is why I always craft my prompts to ask the clarifying questions so that you can get to the deeper emotional connection to what it is that you're trying to do. So with that being said, y'all just be on the lookout for the masterclass. The masterclass is going to be amazing. It's going to be a 3-day intensive. I'm going to have the information for you out tomorrow. We are going to start it next week. There are going to be payment plans so that you'll be able to take the class, and there will be replays. So make sure that y'all are tapped in. So with that being said, let me check and see who's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. She is one of my fabulous moderators. Big Meech, how are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. And y'all already know, so I ain't do it yet. Don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
Oh my goodness. I love her. I love it. I love it more. No, I'm just joking. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda said, good morning, family. I am back. Yes, yes, and yes. It is good to see you this morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. She said, good morning, party people. Party people. You won't get funky. And she said, thankful Thursday. It's thankful Thursday. And she said, y'all gotta hear it.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
yeah. No, I'm just joking. Good morning, Larry from Manzel, Kansas. He said, good morning, everyone. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Did y'all catch her live this morning? Listen, she goes live every morning. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. She had all of the information up about the new cohort that is coming up. Remember, the cohort had graduated from BCMC University. They graduated this past Sunday. And so the new cohort applications have to be turned in by this Sunday. And also she was talking about the convention, y'all. The convention is going to be popping. Everything that you are going to need is going to be there. The greatness in the room is going to be there. They said, I don't remember what book this is, but if you can touch it, you can have it, you can be it, you can feel it, you can see it. So let's get it, let's go. So get in the room and make sure that you are getting acquainted with greatness. What else? That's all I think she spoke about this morning. No, she was talking about CEO Shan's too. Her I think it's laundry booster. She was talking about that this morning. And y'all already know, if you don't know, CEO Shan is of Simply Sense. Crazy on the internet, got the internet streets going crazy. Okay, she is the ambassador of the H-Town Showdown, the HuCon. Make sure that you get your tickets, because tickets are moving and grooving, and if you want to be in the building, you need to get your ticket today. You got buy now, pay later options. And let me just let you know, there's a room, there's going to be just a weekend of greatness, and that's not going to happen again until the next year. I mean, you can go to other conventions and other conferences and be inspired by other people, but this is particularly for the people in your industry, right? These are the people that are going to take you to the next level, and that's not going to happen until a year later. So make sure that you get yourself in the room. So we have Jules, the CEO and founder of the BCMC movement, Black Candle Makers Club, BCMC University, the HBIC of Ghana. No, I'm just joking. Not the HBIC of Ghana, but she is the princess of Ghana. She is the princess of Ghana and Jewels of Ghana. And if you have not gotten your Jewels of Ghana yet, them beads are insane. The quality is impeccable. The quality of these beads, y'all. I'm a crafty girl. I'm a crafter. You know what I'm saying? I am a crafter, and the beads, they mean something to me. They mean something to me. Okay, and I absolutely love them. So good morning, sis. Good morning. 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 And I said, oh no, not the HBIC of Ghana, but she is to me, because that's my girl, my sis. So yes, she is. Okay, so we're gonna stand on it. Fight me if you wanna. Fight me if you wanna. Good morning, Lakeisha. Lakeisha's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I am truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. And you up early in the morning. Larry from Mantle Candle says, smash the like button and make the math. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Christina. Christina's in the building. She said, good morning. Your auntie said hi. Big Me said, hi, Kendrick. Kendrick is expressing himself too loud, Melly Mel. Way too loud. Way too loud. Look, she said, hey, Kendrick. Good morning, lovelies. Miss Kim, I had an idea to do something. I'm going to run it by you, because remember, I'm tagging you on these things, and it say, hey, good morning. And so good morning, B. And I was like, ooh, that would be cute for Miss Kim with her girls, right? And so I'm gonna run it by you and see, because hey B is not really where you go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's not your pocket. It may seem a little bit off for you to have that for your customers, but I'm gonna work on something. I got it. I think it's gonna be great. Let me see. She said, hey, Kendrick. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Sheila from VA says, sliding in the back door. Hey. Good morning, everyone, on this thankful Thursday. Yes, yes, and yes. You don't have any motivational words for us this morning. Where is our quote this morning? All right, so the prompts are powerful. You better, I forgot I had it. I forgot who I was for a moment. You better thank a union member. Yes, thank you, sis. Thank you. Get your prompt book, because your prompt book is going to help you in every aspect of the business, okay? every aspect of the business. Good morning, Damien. Damien said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Damien. Damien shared his quote. Not his quote, excuse me. Damien shared his prompt with me yesterday because remember yesterday, Damien came in on the tail end of Coffee with Nikki, but he was talking about Chat GPT read him for filth, right? So I said, let me check this thing out. He's like, I'm gonna send you the prompt. So he sent me the prompt. I told y'all I did a little tweaking on the prompt, and I did a little something different because I wanted to know what I'm doing well, what I'm doing bad, what I could work on, and that type of thing. And it was actually pretty good. It was really good. You know, you're inputting things into your Chat GPT often, right? And so it kind of has an idea of who you are based off the type of things that you put in there. Now, granted, it doesn't know who you are as a person, but based off of what you type into it, that's what is creating its results from. And I absolutely loved mine, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to work on some things. I'm going to definitely work on some things. Tell me I give y'all way too much information. It didn't say it like that. That's me being funny. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to be working on some things, some different things that I had ideas for that I didn't implement. And I didn't implement them quickly. So definitely going to take that into consideration. Not consideration. I'm going to put it into action because it's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I'm not considering it. I'm not thinking about it anymore. I am doing. Okay. And that's also a part of what we talk about today. Okay. Today. Miss Kim said, get the AI book or miss out, period. If you don't have your book, I'm telling you, if you don't have your book and you're sitting here talking about how you're struggling with connection, you're struggling with content ideas, you're struggling with strategy, you're struggling with how to send emails to your customers, you're struggling with productivity, you're struggling with your time, you're struggling with your discipline, you're struggling with all these things, but you're not doing anything about it. This book's going to help you to get out of your own way. Not only is the book going to help you get out of the way, but you got to start implementing things. It's time for you to stop talking. Y'all stop talking about it and be about it. If you're still talking about things and you ain't implementing nothing yet, then you just a talker. You're not a doer. You're not an action taker. All you are is a talker, and you just running your mouth. If that's who you are, we need to know that up front, because then we're not going to waste time, right? In this room, we want action takers. We want doers. We want people that can talk about it and act on it at the same time. We don't need you to keep on selling the dream, because how many of y'all still talking about the same thing? How many of y'all still talking about the same thing? It's time for y'all to, you got to do something. You got to do something. Everything that has to happen is an action word. You've got to make sure that you're doing the thing. It cannot be just the thought. All the time. The thoughts have to come out of your head and have to come to life, because they can't live up there. Who can see it but you? Nobody can see it but you and your thoughts, right? How are we going to make this thing pop? All right. So that's my little spiel on that. Larry says, I feel amazing. My candles are being sold by a local vendor in the store. That is amazing. And let me find my rounds of applause so I could give you one. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. How y'all like these sound effects, y'all? We feeling these sound effects or what? Congratulations, Larry. That's from Melly Mel. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Long time no see. How you doing, girl? Good morning. Look who we got in the building. I'm gonna put a sound bite to this. Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Y'all say it. Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Good morning, Miss Anita. How are you doing this amazing morning? Yazzie Faye said, congratulations, Larry. Congratulations. Miss Anita said, good morning, Nikki and Coffee with Nikki family. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Okay, falsetto. You know I be trying, girl. Not fight me if you wanna. That's what I'm saying. You don't like it, fight me. Period, right? All right, so we got congratulations in the building for Larry. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How are you doing this amazing morning? Let me know in the chat. You know what you better do, Chantel? Let me tell you what you better do. Let me tell you what you better do.
You better thank a union member.
You better what?
You better thank a union member.
Good morning, sis. That is my partner. When we say, yeah, better thank the union member, we say it together. Okay. Some people be like, oh my gosh, Nikki, again. Yes, again. Chantel just be, we not tit for tat because y'all already know how I feel about being tit for tat. I'm gonna go for it every single time. But yes, we just play off off our energy, and it's amazing. Let's see. Sheila from VA says, okay, you asked. Let this Thursday be filled with possibilities. Be aware of the opportunities around you. Don't just go through the day, live the day. Oh, I love that. With your eyes and your minds open. Yes, yes. And I love that, Miss Sheila from VA. Thank you so much for sharing that. Y'all like that? Put some ones in the chat if y'all like that. Let's give Miss Sheila from VA a round of applause. That was nice. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? This amazing morning. Yes. Good morning, everyone. I am blessed and highly favored. Yes, yes, and yes. Larry from Amanda Candle says, thank you, everyone. The help and motivation from everyone has me hitting my milestones faster than expected. You better thank a union member. I love that, Larry. I love it, love it, love it. Listen, where's my sound? Because I got to do it. You better thank a union member. Listen, I love it. Staying connected with my favorite scripture, Proverbs 3, and therapy. Come on, Larry. Let's get it. Let's go. I am extremely proud of you. Let's go. Congratulations, Larry. Yes, yes, and yes. Yazzie Face says she's good. Thanks for asking. I'll be popping in and out. I hear that, girl. Ms. Lois said, congratulations, Larry. Y'all better thank you your number. That's my new greeting. I'm telling you, I'm walking through the door saying that. People, what are you doing? Listen, if you don't know, you don't know. Lakeisha said, congratulations, Larry. So does Chantel. All right, so y'all loving the sounds? Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Sheila from VA needs an inspiration deck for entrepreneurs. You're saying, I'm saying she need to get this website going, Miss Sheila from VA. Let's get it. Let's go. She said we got to send a message to her son so he can get all the things together. And yes, indeed. All right, y'all. So y'all ready to get into the show? Let's put some ones in the chat. You ready to get into the show? Put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. We're talking about self-sabotage today and how we like to wrap it in pretty little words because the pretty little words sound better than the ugly reality of the thing, right? Because we don't want to say out loud, I don't really want to be successful. I'm scared of success. I'm lazy. I don't have what it takes. My work ethic sucks. We don't want to say that out loud because people going to be like, well, what's wrong with you then? You know what I'm saying? And so we use prettier words to disguise those things. And so we're going to talk about that today. All right. Miss Lois says, I am great. It's official. I will be teaching next year. Yes, Miss Lois, congratulations. She is going to be, Miss Lois is a teacher by nature. And she is going to be back at the schools starting next year. So congratulations, Miss Lois. She is doing what she loves. All right, y'all ready? Hello, Dr. Kimball C. How are you doing this amazing morning? And welcome into Coffee with Nikki. All right, talk about it, okay? We're going to talk about it and shame the devil. They should watch the movie called Truth. Is that on Netflix, Larry? Is it called The Ugly Truth? Wait, what? Fill me in, because I got to get it. I got to get it. Fill me in. Sheila from VA said, Nikki. Because not Nikki calling me out. I'm gonna do it every time. Nikki, this weekend I'm going to have a talk with my son Alex. Might be a little fireworks over here. Okay. LOL. I need him to be on board with my ideas or abandon the ship. Listen, if not, just let us know so that we can get it popping. Because we got Melissa on board. Where's Melissa? I don't know if Melissa's in the room yet, but y'all got Melissa in here. This is what she does. This is what she went to school for. Tell Alex he gonna have to let's go. We got to start getting this money together. All right. Congratulations, Lois. Yes, Miss Lois. Yes, and yes. All right, y'all. So what do y'all think the words are that we make we beautify sabotage with? What are the words that we beautify sabotage with? So instead of saying we're sabotaging ourselves, and instead of saying self-sabotage, what are the beautiful words we like to use? And they're not just beautiful, but they're also excuses. What are those words? Can somebody give me one? Let me know in the chat. Kimberly C says, good morning, everyone. Y'all welcome Dr. Kimberly C to the building, y'all. Imposter syndrome. That's good. Come on. What you waiting for, Miss Lois? I'm waiting for, got you. I'm a perfectionist. Come on, y'all. Bring them words in. Bring the words to the table. We disguise self-sabotage in this pretty little bow, and we use these words. Let me know in the chat. They're excuses. They're pretty little words. They're lies. They are liars. You're a liar. Like my mom says. It's called The Ugly Truth, and it's on Netflix. It's a rom-com, but the plot hits when you apply it to more than what the movie is about. Oh, okay. Let me write that down. The Ugly Truth on Netflix. The Ugly Truth on Netflix. Thank you so much for sharing. That's me. I'm an introvert. Oh my goodness. That is number one. Like, what? I'm an introvert. You already know. Sorry, y'all. Sean is calling. I don't like going live. Afraid to go live. You better tell it. Y'all better tell it. Lakeisha said, congratulations, Miss Lloyd. Celebrity. Why can't I say it? Dang it. Celebration drinks in September. I don't like talking to people. Come on. If it's for me, that is one. And they just be waiting on something. Waiting forever. Because God is going to do it, but they're not doing any work behind it. That is such a good one, Dr. Kimberly C. If it's for me, then it's for me. Come on. Ouch on the I'm an introvert. Y'all just be holding on to that. Y'all just be holding on to the introvert. Being an introvert doesn't mean that doesn't take away from the fact that you have to do the work. You know what I'm saying? You could be an introvert and still get it done. Even if you have to play the role, that's okay. Just get the job done. Larry says, I had to wait for someone else. I don't have the time. The day went so fast. Yes. All right. So I'm going to throw a word at y'all. Y'all let me know how many of you use it. Perfectionist. If that's your word, if you use it, have used it, put a 1 in the chat. Perfectionist is the word. Let me know if you use it, have used it. Put it in the chat. I don't like the way I look on camera. I got to do my makeup. I'm working on it. Come on. Hey, good morning, Damien. Good morning. Well, I said good morning earlier. But let me see. Comparing our work to others. Ooh, that's another one. Comparison is what? The deeper what? All right. Come on. Put the ones in the chat if that is you. Perfectionist. If you're using that word, please and thank you. Put it in the chat. If you're using it or have used it, right? I use it because I'm a Virgo. Come on, Virgo. I don't use it anymore because it's a waste of time and doesn't do anything for me as a business owner. Okay. And that is true. If you're a perfectionist, right? But being a perfectionist doesn't have to delay your results because you can still want something to be perfect, but not make an excuse for you putting it off because you are delaying the outcome, right? You could still be a perfectionist and get all the things done and get it done in a timely manner, right? It's the part when you put it off and you keep on delaying it, and that's the excuse. That's where the problem lies, right? When you make up the excuse, that's the reason why the job ain't done. That's the reason why you didn't put out this product. This is the reason why things happen the way things are happening the way that you do, because you're just waiting for it to be perfect. And it's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. You could still get the job done in a timely manner and still do your best work with it, right? It's the problem is when you start delaying the results. When you start delaying putting that thing out there. That's where the problem lies, right? You keep on saying, I'm not ready yet. You got to keep on editing things. You got to keep on tweaking it. And then it never comes out. It never comes out. We got to get out that. We got to get out of our own way with that, right? Everything that we do here is about getting out of your own way. If that's an excuse that you're using, you need to throw that thing away, right? You need to throw it away because it is not serving you. Like Chantel said, it is not serving you. If everything that you do is on a delay, your business is on a delay, your success is on a delay, your results is on a delay, everything is on a delay because you're waiting for something to be perfect, then what are the things that are going to make it perfect? Right? How do you know when it's going to be perfect? That's a question that I'm asking to the perfectionists in the chat. How do you know when that thing is going to be perfect? Right? How do you know? Is it a feeling that you're just going to have like, yes, I absolutely love this thing. Now I'm ready to send it to the world. Is that what you're waiting for? Are you waiting for testing? Because some of y'all been testing y'all candles for years. There's no way in HE double hockey sticks that you should be testing the candle for years. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's taking you 365 days to test a candle. It don't take 365 days for it to burn. What are we testing here? What exactly are we doing? I don't care how many times you change out the wicks or the wax or the fragrance oil. It doesn't take 365 days to figure it out. Now, I will say it won't take 2 days or a week. I'm saying it's going to take longer than that. But come on now, what are we doing here? Stop making up excuses. It's lazy. It's lazy. Excuses are old and played. It's lazy. Okay? What's the real truth here? The real truth is I don't know what people are going to think about my candle. I really don't know how the world is going to receive this thing. I really don't know if I could deal with the criticism. I really don't know if I could deal with people and their honest feedback. I don't know if I could deal with that. Say that. Say that and stop wrapping the self-sabotage in this perfectionist bow. Right? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Put the thing out there and tweak it later. You could tweak it later. It can be better. Everything can always be better. Remember, I told you Les Brown says, it's not perfectionism. It's what is it? What do I want to say? What do I want to say? Because how did I just lose it? I just lost it. Practice makes perfect. And he said, practice makes progress. That's what he says. You're always going to be able to better your best. Always. It's always going to be a thing. There's never going to be, this is the best that it's ever been. I mean, well, this is the best ever, right? Because it can always be better. You can always do something that's going to add a little layer of better on there. And so we have to start looking at things in that way. We have to start looking at things in that way. Put it out there, tweak it later. I'm not saying put out a mess. I'm not saying put out something that's not going to work, but I'm saying if you know that you got something and you think it's worth putting out, put the thing out there and then tweak it along the way. It's nothing wrong with that. This is how you get better, right? This is how you get better. You have to keep on trying the thing and you got to keep testing the thing because this is how the thing is going to be where you want it to be, right? It's something that happened with me in my soap journey. You know, I've learned how to make soap from scratch. I've tried the cold process way and the hot process way, and I find that doing the hot process way works for me. Then I try different ways that I can do hot process that make everything work a little faster, and that works for me. Like, you got to keep on trying things. But had I waited until I perfected my hot process recipe, I would have never had a soap out. I would have never done anything. because I'm waiting on this thing to be perfect. I got to try things in order for me to know if things work. And I got to also know what the people are saying. I need to know, because I'm making the thing for the people to receive. And if I make a thing that they don't want, or it's not working for their skin, then I got to go back to the drawing board. But how would I know that had I never put the thing out? I would never even have a clue. So you got to put the thing out there so that people can get an idea of what it is, and they can give you that information that you need to make that thing better. Stop holding on to things. Stop holding on to things. If it's working, put it out there and see what the people are saying so you can make it better. Okay? I hope y'all with me in the chat. Say y'all with me in the chat. Let me see. Let me catch up to the comments. All right. Let me see. Larry from Mandu Candu said, but I stopped using perfection a long time ago. It's I don't know what that is because I can't see it. That keeps you stuck. I don't have time right now. That's another excuse. Thank you. Chantel says, not to sound harsh, but it's a form of procrastination for me, period. Y'all already know what I say about that. You know what I mean? It may be another person's superpower when used right. Could be. Overthinking the process causes procrastination, period. Too much overthinking. Too much. You're doing too much thinking and not enough doing. Hey, we got a fellow Virgo in the house. Virgo Club with you, Dr. K. Listen, come on, hockey sticks. I keep tweaking my labels when it's already perfect. Yes, these labels have y'all in the chokehold. And I said I'm gonna do a label class because the labels, some people do need to work on their labels, right? And they may struggle because it's not their blessing. But if you know that's not your blessing, stop sitting there working on that and work on something different, because unless somebody else do it or let somebody else help you. Like if you know it's a printing thing, then let's figure out what the printing settings should be so that your labels can be from end to end. Or if it's the quality of the print, then maybe you're not printing on the right setting for the paper that you're using. Or you know what I'm saying? Like there are things that we could just easily do, and they're answered there. You can ask these questions and somebody can answer them quickly. You don't have to wait forever, right? You don't have to wait forever. They waiting for leap year. Not they waiting for leap year, Larry. Sheila from VA says, I struggle with this, viewing my challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. I get overwhelmed too easy. Here comes the excuses. You're gonna have to work with the overwhelm. You're gonna have to work with the insecurities. You're gonna have to work with the challenges. You're gonna have to work with the excuses. You're gonna have to work with the lack of focus. You're gonna have to end up working with it, no matter what it is that we have, and no matter what excuse we want to wrap that in. At the end of the day, sorry, I'm putting my mouse in. At the end of the day's gonna end. Just kidding. But it's the truth. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to work with it. You're still gonna have to work with it regardless. So if it's a challenge, if it's your Achilles heel, no matter what it is, at the end of the day, you still got to work with it. You got to work with what you got, right? How many times we hear you got to deal with the cards that you were dealt? We hear that all the time. Like things are going to happen and life ain't going to be ideal. And we just got to work around that. How are we going to do it? Yes, that may be a struggle. That may be a problem. But how are we going to get around that thing? What can we do? How can we show up? If we don't learn the same way everybody else learned, then how do we need to learn, right? What do I need to do? Maybe I need to spend a little extra time. Maybe I need an extra class. Maybe I need to listen to this book 3 times instead of listening to it 1 time. Maybe I need to write as I go. And it's just the way you learn. Everybody don't learn the same. Everybody is not going to operate the same. So you got to learn how to work within your own genius. Everybody has genius. You just got to figure out what that genius is for you and how you're going to learn and how you're going to apply it. Everybody's not going to do the same thing, and that is okay. But how are you going to do it? I'm not going to learn the way anybody in this room is going to learn. So now I need to see what I can do so that I could absorb the information so that I can use it as something that I can apply in my business or something that I can apply in my thought process. Then I have to do it the way that I can do it, right? So what is that? What does that look like for you? Because we're all not the same. You got an excuse, now you got to work with it, right? I know that I delay things. I know that I delay tasks. Now, how can I organize myself to be better? How can I schedule my discipline? How can I do the things that I need to do in order for me to get these tasks done within a timely manner? We just got to work with these excuses. We got to work around it. We got to find the workaround, right? It could still be there, but you're going to have to find the workaround. I'm not saying eliminate the word from your vocabulary. I'm just saying, okay, so you're a perfectionist. Now what? Okay, you're a procrastinator. Now what? Okay, you're an introvert. Now what? Like, it's still, there's work that still has to get done. There's no way that you can get around not doing the work. You got to figure out a way for it to work. If you have to figure out a way to work it, right? I know that I take forever doing something. Now, how can I speed up my time? I know that I'm struggling with making candles right now. What classes can I find? I know that I'm struggling with my formulation. Maybe I need to talk to somebody who knows how to formulate whatever it is that I'm struggling with and ask them some questions. Maybe I need to figure out how I can barter what I know with something that they know, and so that they don't mind sharing it with me, and I don't have to pay them to coach me or whatever, if that's the case, right? But there's always a workaround. Somebody put workaround in the chat. It's always a workaround. You got that problem, now what? You have a challenge, now what? You got trauma, now what? You got this, now what? Everything is about now what, because the day still got to go on. Tomorrow's still gonna come. It may not come for everybody, but it's gonna come for most. Okay. And so you still got to be able to work around it, especially if this is something that you say that you want to do, right? If this is something that you say you want to do, you got to find the workaround. Write it down in the chat. Perfectionism will cause frustration and depression, period. Period. Excuses are tools of incompetence used to build bridges to nowhere and monuments of nothingness, and those who use them seldom specialize in anything else. You better tell them. You better thank a union member. You better tell them, sis. Then you lose hope and your vision. And it's so easy to lose your vision. It's so, because you get so far away from it. Right? It's so easy because you have this excuse, and this excuse is pulling you away from the vision. This excuse is pulling you away from the goal. And the longer you make these excuses, the further away from the goal you're getting. And so you forget why. And that's why your why is important. You forget your why. You forget why you wanted to do this thing. You forget your genius. You forget how dope you are. You forget all of those things because you allow all of that negativity to creep in and build that space in between you and the vision, but in between you and the goal. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. We got to do better, right? Because it's going to happen. We're going to feel these ways, and what we're going to do with it. What you gonna do with it, right? What you gonna do with it? Your only competition is yourself. You know what you're doing, period. Period. And even if you don't, you can learn. Everything is learnable. Even if you don't know, you can learn. That's my problem, overthinking. I hear that. Larry says that was a crutch. People use excuses as a crutch the same way they go to the doctor's office to excuse them. You better thank you, remember, Larry? No. Right. Me and labels hate each other. But I've got to keep going. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Patricia. Patricia's in the building. She said, morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Long time no see. How are you doing this amazing morning? Yes, everybody, put a workaround in the chat. A workaround in the chat. I don't care what your challenge is. I don't care what your fears are. I don't care what you have going on. I don't care what obstacles are in your way. We have to find a workaround, period, because that's the only way that we can get over and through it. You can't stay stuck. You can't stay stuck. One thing life is going to do is keep on moving with or without you. You can't stay stuck. All right. Damien says create a task calendar where each day gets 2 or 3 tasks. If that is your struggle, okay. So perfectionists gotta go. We gotta get rid of that. Procrastination is another one. A lot of us use that procrastination because it's a way of saying that we're not ready to do something, or we're lazy, or it could get done, but I'll just rather wait because I work better under pressure. How many of y'all use that as that's the way for y'all to get things done? Oh, I'm gonna wait because I work better under pressure. How many of y'all use that? And I'm gonna tell you one thing about pressure. I mean, pressure burst pipes and all of that, and it's great for diamonds, and it works. It works, but you don't have your best work when you're under pressure. Sometimes you're just trying to get the thing done because it's got to get done on a deadline, right? And so we got to start thinking, listen, I need to be able to be clear in my thoughts. I need to be clear in my decisions. Why am I going to wait last minute? If I wait last minute, then I got to do what I have to do in that moment. And I'm not saying there's no genius that can be birthed from that moment. It can. But I'm also saying that you can also try some different things in that time, and then maybe you can figure out a better solution for yourself. Right? So we've got to stop procrastinating. We've got to stop making up that excuse that I work better under pressure. I can multitask. I can do all of these things. I could juggle. I could mother. I could build a business. I could coach a swim team. I can do all of these things and still be successful. You can't. Lack of focus. Lack of focus. You cannot do all those things and think that everything is going to get done successfully. Something is going to require focus. Something is going to require focus. If you got a little bit of focus on everything, that's the kind of results you're going to get. You got to be able to learn how to separate those things. And somebody had asked me, what's my idea of balance? I don't think that as an entrepreneur, I don't think there's a such thing as balance. I think that, like TD Jake said, that whenever you're focusing on one thing and all your attention and all of your energy is focused on that thing, other things are going to lack. And I believe that to be true. I do think that we can be unbalanced. I do think that we can take the time to put the area of focus on the things that need to be done and still be successful, and still have other people, understand what's going on when they're not getting all of the focus and all of the energy. I think that you can still do those things, but you've got to make sure that you're doing something with your energy, all of your energy and all of your might. You can't just have all of your energy and all these different things. I remember somebody told me that before, and because I was able to do those things, and not everything was done to the best of my ability, but it was done better than most could do it, right? And so I thought I was doing it right. Why wouldn't I be doing it? I could do it better than you. You know what I'm saying? But I knew myself that I wasn't doing it to the best of my ability. I was getting the task done. And yes, it still looked good, but it wasn't the best that it could be. It could have been even better. And not because of me being a perfectionist, but because I know that I know what I'm capable of. And I know what I gave. You know what I'm saying? I know what I delivered. And so I want to say that we've got to stop thinking that because we can, that we should, right? There are some things that's going to require more of our attention and more of our energy. And we need to figure out those time slots that we can put that time and energy into those particular things so that thing can be done to the best of our ability. And one of those things are our business, our family lives, and things like that. Those things we have to find time to make sure that we're giving all that we can in order for us to get the results that we say that we want. Everything you're going to be wearing yourself out real thin, burning the candle on both ends. Right? You're going to wear yourself out quickly. You're going to burn yourself out. How many people in this room have experienced burnout because you're exhausted, because you're doing way too much? How many of y'all experienced that? Let me know in the chat. Sheila from VA says, tip for label making, print it out on plain paper. That's right. Don't waste your sticker paper. Print it out on plain paper until you like it and until it's the right size. Much cheaper than wasting label paper. You may waste ink, but you won't waste the stickers. Okay. And another tip, I'm a piggyback off of what Miss Sheila from VA says, and get a printer that has an ink subscription. So when you run out, and pay for it, listen, it's cheaper than you buying the ink cartridges all the time. When you buy ink cartridges all the time, it always seems like they run out fast. When you buy it on a subscription, I have an ink subscription, and y'all see I make bookmarks and all kinds of stuff. My ink lasts forever. My ink lasts forever. My regular printer, because I have different printers, my regular printer runs out of ink fast. The one that doesn't have the subscription. Get an ink subscription. When y'all ask me, Nikki, what printers do you suggest? A printer with an ink subscription and good resolution. I do. Let me know what y'all thinking in the chat. My working under pressure really means I have procrastinated and I have too many irons in the fire. Yep, that's exactly what it means. Exactly. Larry says, I love hearing people say that. That makes me more of a cutthroat. While you're sleeping, I'm already closing the deal. You better tell them. Better wake up, because you lose everything. You lose every time you close your eyes. Oh, you better tell them, Larry. You better tell them. All right. I've been burnt out before. If you've been burnt out, I need y'all to put it in the chat, because burnout is real. It's real. Your mind can't think. I've been in places where, not in places, but my mind has been in places where I could not creatively think of anything, an idea, of a scent, of a look, of anything. I've been in places where I just could not think myself out of this creative rut that I was in. And definitely will say that it's burnout, because I'm doing way too much that I just can't focus and think. And even when I decided I'm going to stop everything so I can be, focus on being creative, there was still a block. Or we're trying to do so much. We got all these shows going. We're trying to do all of these pop-up events. We're trying to sell on the internet. We're trying to advertise here, and we just got a lot of things going, and we're just making nonstop. You're going to get burnt out. You don't have systems in place, and you're trying to do everything manually. You're going to get burnt out. You're going to get burnt out creating content. Quiet as kept. You're going to get burnt out creating content, because it's going to be a time and a place where you don't want to do it anymore. First, and it's going to be even worse when you don't want to do it in the first place. When you don't want to do it in the first place, of course you're going to get burned out quick, because this ain't your thing. This ain't your thing, and you tired of making videos. I'm tired of making videos. I'm tired of coming up with ideas. I'm tired of creating content. I'm tired of trying to respond to people. I'm tired and I'm over it. It's going to be a time, okay? I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm going to tell you, I've been burnt out plenty of times. Plenty of times on plenty of things. Right? And so you've got to start understanding that these things are going to happen, and we've got to work these things. Let me see. I have an ink subscription and I love it. Me too, girl. Big Me says, I love the eco tanks for Epson because I have so much on ink. I think I'm going to try Epson. I've never had an Epson printer before, but I want to try it and test it. I'm normally an HP girl. I just got my Canon for my bookmarks because they make I love the quality of the print on Canon. So I'm trying that now. But I want to try Epson. I don't need another printer. I really don't. I have 4 printers. I have 2 laser printers and 2 color printers. Well, I have a laser color printer, a laser black ink, a laser printer. Oh, wait a minute. I got 5 printers. Why do I have so many printers? But I really want to try Epson. Miss Dr. Kimberly C says, I have an ink subscription. Yes, they save the day all the time. And they send the ink to you when they see that you're running out. They send the ink to you. I don't like the fact that they could track all the stuff, but listen, track away. I don't run out of ink. I don't have to run to the store. I don't have to order it on Amazon. I don't have to order it somewhere and wait for it. It's coming before I run out of it. So when that ink runs out, I can put the cartridge right in there. So I love ink subscriptions. If you're going to take anything away from today, well, there's a lot to take away from today, but also make sure that if you print out your own labels, you need an ink subscription. Okay. You need an ink subscription if you're printing out your own labels. And then you don't have to worry about some people be stingy with their ink and they don't want to put their stuff on best quality because they don't want to run out of ink. Get you an ink subscription so you can cut that out. That's why your labels look like that. I'm calling anybody out. If that's you, I'm calling you out. Put your label print on best and stop worrying about the ink. And if you're worried about the ink, get you an ink subscription. Okay. I got a $40. I got a $40 printer and a $10 ink subscription. Listen, work it out. Miss Lloyd said, I've been burnt out several times. It's easy. It's easy. We do too much. My body shuts down when I burn out, get really, really sick. Yes, because your immune system gets low because of the stress. Because of the stress. I don't know the science behind it. I know it's stress, and I forgot what the hormone is called. Miss Lois is the scientist. Miss Lois, what is the hormone that gets released when you are stressed out and it lowers your immune system? Is it cortisone? I don't remember what it is, but it's something. So we've got to stop doing this to ourselves because we are making ourselves sick. We got to stop, okay? Larry said, Yazzie Face said HP. Ms. Lois says, I have an ink subscription as well. Let me tell you, as a business owner, that is one of the things I suggest everybody get, okay? I do. I have 2 printers and a thermal printer as well. Oh, let's add that too. So then I got 6 printers. What in the world? Larry, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nobody, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a printer for $40 and an ink subscription for $10. You winning. I used to spend $70 a week, 70, 80 hours a week on the road, then still had to find the time to be dad and husband. Right. Once I started working for myself, my burnout dropped. I worked 3 days and three family and 1 day for me. 3 days, he works 3 days. He has 3 days for his family and 1 day for himself. Yes. Listen, we got to work it out. We got to work it out. It's cortisol. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's making you sick. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop it. You gotta. Some of y'all focus on self-care. These are the times that you need to focus on self-care. Now, and I mean as a business, right? Because this is the pain point for somebody. This is a pain point for all entrepreneurs, right? We know that we work so much that we get sick. We stress out so much that we get sick. This is a pain point. Y'all need to be using that in your content. I'm just saying that took a spin. You know, we gonna spin the block. All right, last one I'm going to use before we wrap up today. I have 5, but I'm going to use one more before we wrap up for today. Cortisone comes high and brings down our immunity, our immune system. My burnout happens in September. Ooh. Yeah, so if we know that, we got to start making some changes, Miss Lois, because we can't afford to be getting sick. We cannot afford to get sick. We cannot. Okay? Because a lot of things can happen because of stress. A lot of sicknesses that sometimes we can't reverse. So we need to get it together. Okay? So the last one I want to wrap up today with is comparison. Comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. Y'all, Mr. Steve is outside. If y'all know Mr. Steve, y'all know what I'm talking about. He's looking at my window and I'm down here talking to y'all. I gotta go over on the other side, y'all. Because Mr. Steve will come knocking on the door. All right, so comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. It is. Stop comparing yourselves to people. Stop having imposter syndrome. Stop trying to compare yourself to somebody else and what they're doing and why you're not there yet and why they got there before you and why they have this and you don't have this and how come they became a millionaire and you're still stuck at being you're not making any money. Okay, how come you stuck there? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing? And you're looking at their business and you're comparing yourselves to their journey. And the truth of the matter is that their journey is theirs and yours is yours. And the amount of work that you put into your business is going to give you the results that you want, right? If you're going to intentionally operate your business, because a lot of us are operating our business on autopilot and we just doing some things and we're not doing things that are intentional. We're not doing things that we know is going to serve us and our business and our customers. We're just doing things just to get through the day, right? And if we are more intentional, then we can get those results and we don't have to compare it to anybody else because again, what we have is ours. Right? We are all blessed with something. We're all different. No matter if we make the same things, no matter if we sell the same products, no matter if the product is in the same, in the same niche, no matter what that thing is, we are all different the way that we're going to deliver it. I can deliver Melly Mel makes soap, Chantel makes soap. I make soap. Miss Lois makes soap. Everybody in here makes soap, but we don't do the same thing. We don't deliver the same message. We're not going to impact the same people. My message is not the same message as their messages, right? So we're going to have a different way that we approach our business, and you've got to be okay with that. You're not meant to be anybody else. You're not meant to operate in somebody else's gift. You're meant to operate in your own gift. You're meant to share and shine on your own light. You share your light with the world. You're meant to shine that out. Period. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. What's that quote about? It wasn't, God gave you the vision. It wasn't a conference call. That's what this is, right? God didn't give the vision to everybody else. So stop comparing yourselves to their success. Stop comparing yourself to their business. Stop comparing yourself to their results. God didn't have that conversation with all of y'all. That conversation was only meant for you. Now, you may have people on your team, and those people can also help you with your dream. Bars. Those people can help you with your dream, right? But you've got to do the work for yourself. You've got to do the work for yourself. You came into this world by yourself. No matter if you were a twin, one came out before the other. You still came here by yourself, right? You came here by yourself. We all have individual gifts and talents that we have that are only for us. Our voice only is going to touch certain people. Yes, we could have the same message, but what I have to deliver is going to be meant for the people that need to hear it from me. Right? What I have to deliver is only going to hit the people that need to hear it from me. Everybody's not going to rock with the way I speak. Everybody's not going to rock with spicy Nikki. Everybody's not going to rock with my honesty. And I'm okay with that. And you've got to be okay with that. Everybody ain't going to ride with you. That is totally fine. But the people who believe in you are. And that's who you got to find. You've got to find your tribe. You got to find your people. You got to find your community and start building it. That's what you're supposed to do with your gift. Your gift will make room for you if you use it. They need to add that to the rest of it. Your gift will make room for you if you use it. If you decide that you don't want to use it, you're saying, God, what you put on the inside of me wasn't good enough because it don't look like so-and-so's. And since it don't look like so-and-so's, my gift sucks. And so now you're telling God, what you doing? You act like why would you do that to me? Why would you give me that, God? It don't look like theirs. Theirs look way better than mine. I don't think you knew what you was doing when you made me. That's basically what we're saying. Y'all don't want to say it, but that's how I'm going to say it for you because that's what I think. That's what I think. You're saying what God gave you ain't good enough. Instead of saying, hey, God, thank you so much for this gift that I got. Let me work this thing so I could work it and I could get more. You know what I'm saying? I could work it and I could build off of this. Come on, y'all. Y'all with me in the chat? Let me know if y'all with me or if I lost y'all at that point. Let me know. If I lost you, say, Nikki, you lost me, and I'm good with that. If you with me, say I'm with you in the chat. Sheila from VA says, stop procrastination. Number 1, identify your daily goals. Number 2, set specific goals. Number 3, set realistic goals. That should be number 1. That should be number 1. Set realistic goals because we'll put a bunch of things on a page. Okay. 4, include easy tasks. And 5, find your productive flow. 6, include accountability. Include accountability. Yes, and yes. I hate Canon, but I'll check it out. No, if you don't like Canon, don't go for it. I only use Canon for pictures. I don't use it for my everyday ink. I don't use it for my everyday printer. That is only solely for bookmarks and budget envelopes. It is not for anything else. Number 7, factor in room for faults. These were from Johns Hopkins University. Hey, Alejandro is about to do a program for the summertime at Johns Hopkins University. So very good. Thank you so much, Miss Sheila from VA. Thank you. And we don't know how folks got where they were. No, we don't. We don't know what their sacrifices were. We don't know. They could be sleeping on the casting couch for all you know, periods. They may have slept and smutted their way to the top. We don't know. We have no idea. Okay? You may not even want their life. Their life may look, you may see the success, but their life at home is a mess. Their children hate them. Their spouse don't like them. Their spouse is cheating on them. They getting abused. There's a lot of things going on. Do you really want to exchange your life for that? Because you see one part of their life? No, you don't. You don't. Make your life your life. Okay? Oh, wait. Y'all better keep your eyes on your own paper like the teachers told y'all. You're going to strain your neck, rubbernecking. Listen, Dr. Kimberly C says there's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time, period. Flowers in the garden are not looking to say, oh, you're growing, so that means I gotta stop, unless it's one of them things that's choking out your weeds. Choking out your roots. But they're not doing that. They're gonna grow just as they're gonna grow equally in their own time. In due time, things are going to flourish. Okay, your gift will make room for you if you use it. If you use it. Ms. Lloyd says, I'm working on releasing cortisol, recognizing what causes me stress and resetting my nervous system. Come on, nervous system. All right, y'all with me? All right. Yazzie Faye says, Dr. Kimberly, yes, that's how I compare my sunshine and daughter Kamari, aka Moon. They both shine, but differently. Yes, 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 yes. Miss Anita says, with you. Damien says, with you. Lakeisha Keisha says, with you. Miss Lloyd says, with you. Dr. Kimberly C says, comparison with myself brings improvement. Comparison with others brings discontent. And we have to remember, a flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. Yes. Come on. It does not. I would say, my garden is a sad situation this year, but it may happen. It may be a late thing, but we'll see. Larry says I should publish my 10 motivational things to cause. I should publish my 10 motivational things to cause 10 motivational things too, because I want everyone around me to win. Got it. Sometimes I gotta say the things that y'all say over to myself so I can say it right. Okay. All right. So I hope today was good. I hope it was a blessing. I hope it was a wake-up call. I hope something that I said resonated with you. I hope there's something that is a key thing that you're going to take with you today, and make sure that it's something that implement to life, or at least repeating it to yourself daily. Because if we keep on disguising the truth with pretty little lies, we're never going to get to where we're destined to get to. And if we're never going to use our gift and work that thing and work around challenges, we're never going to get to the levels that we dream of or that we say that we want. Because a lot of us, sometimes we don't dream things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you can't have a dream. I'm just saying a lot of people reach goals and milestones, and it's not something that they dreamed of all their life. Like Jules will tell it in a minute. She didn't dream of creating a community of Black candle makers. It's something that happened out of what was going on in the world, right? I didn't dream of having a community for Bubble Babes University. It's something that happened as a result of a video or of a result of me being on YouTube, right? And so sometimes things are going to happen, and just because it wasn't a big old dream or a big epiphany revelation that you had, and it's something that you just started working for, it's probably a movement that's been sleeping in your body, it's been laying dormant in your body, and you just didn't know. And it was waiting on you to catch up to all the things that you needed in order for that thing to flourish. And all of your life experiences have brought that thing together to create that magical impact that you're going to have on the world. Do y'all hear what I just said? Did y'all hear what I just said? It doesn't have to be that dream, that whole big, oh, the fireworks went off and I had this big idea for this goal and I've been dreaming of this all my life. Sometimes your genius, sometimes your gift is not going to come from that thing. It's going to come as of something that was laying dormant that you started working on that came to life for you. And that's how sometimes it's going to work. But you got to make room for your gift, and you got to start working that gift, and you got to start living in your truth, and you got to stop comparing yourselves to others, and you got to stop saying that you're a perfectionist. You got to, if you're going to be a perfectionist, make it perfect and still put the thing out. If you're going to, matter of fact, not if you're going to be a procrastinator, you need to throw that one in the garbage. I said you don't need to take some things out your vocabulary. That's one of the things. Throw it away. Throw it away because it's not serving you and it will not serve the world either. So if y'all was rocking with me and this was good for y'all, let me know in the chat. Let me know before I wrap it up. Wrap it up. Sometimes I do too. Let me see. It got me looking like I can't speak. Gotta take my own advice and do autocorrect is the devil. Take ashwagandha to control your cortisol levels. It helps focus. I have ashwagandha and I took it one time and I didn't continue taking it because I think it was something that I thought that I was supposed to, I was supposed to feel immediately. And I know that I should have been taking it more often so that I could build up for it. But yeah, I got to start. I'm going to get back on that. I hate autocorrection as well. If you're giving advice, make sure you implement it, period. In today's society, they will question everything you say and do. And even if they don't, because whoever they are, even if they don't question you, you should question you. You should question you, right? Because if I am going to talk all this mess and I don't back up what I say, don't nobody believe me. I don't even believe me. So, and they is, that's important. No, it's not important. They can have their thoughts, but it should be more important to you and what you think about you, right? Dr. Kimberly C. I take ashwagandha daily. Maybe I overdose on them. I don't think you can overdose on herbs, y'all. I don't know. Wasn't just good, it was great. Thank you so much, Sheila from VA. I appreciate you. I truly appreciate you. And again, if you want to follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes University everywhere. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. What else do I want to say? Make sure if you are not a part of my community that you join the community. That's at bubblebabesuniversity.com. If you are a member of the community, sign in. If you're not signed up, it's free to join, absolutely free to join. Make sure you are on the lookout. I will have information tomorrow about my course about using AI for product makers. This is going to help you with your product. This is going to help you with your aesthetic. This is going to help you with your branding. This is going to help you with communication. This is going to help you with your visuals. So if that is something that you need, make sure that you stay tuned for tomorrow or just check your emails because I will be sending emails out to let you all know what's going on. And that is it for today, y'all. That is it for today. Let me read the comments before I wrap it up. Dr. K, I use God's green gift. It elevates my creativity. Come on, God's green gift. Where you can get that at? This was great as usual, Nikki. Thank you so much, Miss Lois. My typos are typoing because my bilingual keyboards get overwhelmed trying to figure out what I be trying to type. Listen, yes, Yazzie Fair. I have a masterclass coming. It's going to be a 3-day intensive. I will be doing it next week. I will have all the information out by tomorrow. It is going to show you how to create the moving images. It's going to show you how to create your scent profiles. It's going to show you how to do quick reels, how to make ads, how to make it great quality, how to even use your particular product in those AI photos, because it is really hard for AI to replicate your product photos. Again, it'll be similar, but it's never the same, right? There's always going to be something off. So I'm going to show you how to use your product into the AI tools. So yes, it's going to be a masterclass, a 3-day intensive. So make sure y'all stay tuned. I have the Father's Day pre-orders. All right. Let me see. Did you enjoy your candle? I did not burn my candle yet. Because I want to do a video. So I didn't do that yet. Oh, you get it from the dispensary. Do we smoke it or do we eat it? Do we smoke it or do we eat it? What do we do? No, I was asking when. We've been ready. Oh, listen. It's about to go down. No, you can't overdose on God's botanicals. And isn't that just the beauty of life and nature? Is that if you could believe and know that that's to be true, then you can trust and believe that the gift that God placed on you on the inside is something that's going to be amazing for you. And trust it. And trust it. Listen, y'all. Isn't Father's Day on Sunday? And is. Why don't you know that? Where's your Father's Day stuff? No, I'm just joking. I ain't got none either, girl. I don't have any either. Smoking with Uncle Snoop. Okay. All right, get your mind together. All right, y'all. So that is it for today, y'all. Again, I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Fun Day Friday, where we're going to take everything that we learned today. We're going to put it in a game and join us tomorrow. That is it. That is all. Make sure that you follow me on my social media, because I will be talking, and I will be talking about the masterclass and updates. And that is it. That is all, y'all. So thank you, everybody. Everybody. Hello, Larry missed it. Anybody buy something now, they might as well directly tell the father to shop on the website and not buy the gift, because if you want to make sure that you make it in time, you got to do what you got to do. Okay. It's a basketball weekend for me. Oh, all right, y'all. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow, God willing. Y'all have an amazing day. As who says on purpose? I don't remember who says have an amazing day on purpose, but have an amazing day on purpose and use your gift, because God didn't give it to you for nothing. Use it. Use it. That is it. That is all. Me and my long goodbyes. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.